everybody, it's day 21 of Pintober, and today we are going to make our own almond milk. I found this pin and thought it was interesting, and so I'm going to go ahead and show you what you need in order to make your own. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff here. The first thing you're going to need is a cup of almonds, and then you're going to need something to put your milk in when it's done, and 1 tablespoon of honey, 3/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla. It said 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, but I'm using half a teaspoon salt because I thought that sounded like a lot. I don't know. That's just what I decided to do. You're going to need 8 cups of water, but in addition to the 8 cups of water, you're also going to need 2 cups of water, and that is to soak your almonds in overnight. And then you're going to need something to strain it. She had used like a special milk straining bag that she had, or a cloth that she had purchased online, but I was going to use cheesecloth and then I couldn't find any cheesecloth, so now I am making up my own straining method using some mesh strainers and some coffee filters, a large bowl, and then you're going to need some type of blender. I'm going to use my hand blender. So that is the list of ingredients. So we have our 1 cup of almonds in a bowl with our 2 cups of water, and we're going to let them soak overnight, and then we will come back tomorrow. So I have rinsed and strained my almonds, and I'm going to put this in the bowl, and you're just going to add all of the ingredients to your bowl with your almonds. So I'm just going to do that now. And put this in. Said a heaping tablespoon of honey. Let's see if this actually, let's be just enough. Okay. Get that in there. Okay, we're going to add our water. Okay, and the very next thing that you do is you take your blender and you mix it all, blend it all. And then, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so we've got this all blended, and what we're going to do first is we're going to take this and strain it through this mesh strainer by itself, just to get all the big chunks out. Ooh. Okay, I made a lot. So we're going to do that first, and then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to actually strain this again. Use this to just kind of squeeze some of the liquid out. And after I get done doing that, I'm going to rinse the strainer out, and then I'm going to strain this milk actually a second time, but I'm going to put a coffee filter inside here and then strain the milk through that, and then let it go and see. And so anyway, we're going to do that. So I'm going to go rinse this out, and I'll be right back. So now I have my coffee filter in this, and I'm going to try not to spill this everywhere and strain it. Put it through the strainer. And you're probably only going to be able to fill it up just so much at first, because that's kind of going to go through there kind of slow. So you'll just have to wait and let that drip through the filter, and then you'll have to keep doing it. It's a process, but we're going to see how this goes, and hopefully we'll have milk at the end of this. Okay, so after it was going extremely slowly through the coffee filter. We decided to use this little mesh thing over the big mesh thing, and it actually is catching the stuff, but I honestly think that you really do need like a cheesecloth or some type of cloth to strain this. And it is going to be a slow process, but I just don't have all day, so I have to do it this way, and hopefully it'll turn out. So I'm going to end up keep doing this and straining it, and then we'll see what we have at the end of it. So I'm going to pour my milk into this measuring cup to make it easier to pour into my container. So maybe I won't spill it everywhere. Just do a little bit here. I don't think that this container is going to be big enough to hold all of it. I'll probably have to get something else too. Let's see if I can do this without making a humongous mess. And I'm just going to use the strainer again as I'm pouring it through the funnel. I really don't even need the funnel. But it looks like milk. And it tastes like milk. Let's see. Let's see. I'll take this out. Here. Fill it up a little bit. Okay. So there is, I have no idea what I do with my lid, but there is what the milk looks like. And if you see on top, I mean, it does look like milk. I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna get a glass. So I'm going to pour this, and I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna be the brave one. Just a little bit here. Okay. It does look like milk, and I've had almond milk before, so we'll see. Okay. Honestly, it's just like watery, kind of Play-Doh-y taste. It does not taste like the almond milk that you buy at the store. I have much appreciation for them making that. I was never really like a huge fan of almond milk or any of the like plant type based milks, but almond milk was better. But yeah, just save yourself the trouble probably and just buy it, because I would not be making this again. It really just tastes like watered down Play-Doh-ish. Yuck. No. Don't make it. It's not good. Anyway, I hope that you at least enjoyed this video for a laugh. And I will be back tomorrow with hopefully a good tip or video in some way. So I will see you guys tomorrow.